What's up, everybody? This is CTG the Collector coming to you with another action figure review on the Mezco 112 Rumble Society, Baron Bins, and the Aquaticons. This is a dope figure, y'all. I'm not going to carry on about how much I love this figure. I'm going to just go ahead and get into the review, and I'll let y'all see why I'm enjoying this figure. First of all, this look is amazing. It kind of reminds me of one of the monsters from the Scooby-Doo cartoons, the Scuba Diver. I can't think of the name of Scuba Diver's name, but when I first seen this, it put me in the mind of him. But it also gives you this Jack Kirby type look on this figure. But this is a dope figure, man. It's a really dope figure. He's an Aqua Knight, and he's been around for generations. He's the last of his kind, and he pretty much just travels from planet to planet, collecting things for unknown reasons, connecting relics. I honestly say, I'm gonna use my imagination. He uses those relics, I guess, to, fight, protect himself, to survive. He showed up on this planet, according to the comics, and spoiler alert, he shows up on a planet with inside a kind of like a comic looking ball, and it landed into the bottom of the sea. And of course, it cracked open, and out he came with his Aquaticons. So I'm guessing that's how he travels, from universe to universe, planet to planet. And he comes off as a loner. He's pretty much, he keeps to himself. But I'm pretty sure if he's messed with, he knows how to defend himself. So this is a dope figure, man. And that's just my little take on him. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more that we'll find out about this, and that'll change my story around. But right now, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But this is a dope figure, man. I'm excited to have it, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to hop into the articulation. So the head is on a ball joint, and of course, you can get it to rotate and to do a full 360. Back him up just a little bit. He can do a full 360. Tilt is in the head. He looks down that much. Head goes back that much. And his arms go out about right to there. There is some ab crunch here. So he crunches forward that much. And he crunches back about there. So you can get him to, move a little bit up in the torso area. You also can get some tilt in the torso area as well. Get him to tilt side to side. His legs, they kick forward that much. They kick back a little bit. You don't have much ankle pivot, but the foot does rotate. He has double jointed knees. And I'm not sure if I talked about this yet, but there is some rotation up here in the bicep. He also has double jointed elbows, but because of the armor, it's keeping you from getting that full range. So it only stops there at a 90-degree angle, but hey, it's cool with me. I'm cool with that. There is some rotation up here in the hands. And I'm about to pop the hands off. And the hands do hinge down, the wrists do hinge down, and they hinge up. So he got some basic articulation. Nothing too radical. They keep it basic, but let me kind of take the bend out of that wrist. I'm not, we ain't gonna get into that. But anyways, but yeah, man, he's a dope figure, and I'm loving this, bro. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. So I'm gonna keep him in this pose, and we're going to talk about his dope accessories. And the first one that I have out that I'm going to go ahead and talk about is his anchor. And the anchor is actually called the Way of Woes. And it's a gilded anchor-shaped weapon forged from the underwater volcanic furnace of his stronghold planetoid, infused with a negate, I guess that's how you say that, an antimatter of immense density with the Way of Woes. He can also create energy blast and or shield when spun. So he can create energy blast using this, and he can spin it around and create a shield. And it comes with a long chain, and you can check out the attention they paid to detail. And I'm pretty sure you can swing this around. He can hook you, whatever he decides to do. He can wrap it around you, and probably pummel you as much as possible, pummel you to death. I don't know, use your imagination. It's a dope chain. It's gold, and it goes perfectly with this figure. So I'm loving that. So sit that to the side. And then next we have his Omniglaive. And this Omniglaive, pretty much, it has a hook and a staff furnished with a Nova Blade. And the Nova Blade is a solidified light of energy that can shear through almost any substance. So this thing is powerful. He can cut through any substance. So if you want to, add him to the Marvel Universe, this can cut through vibranium. It can cut through antimonium. You name it, he can cut through it. And this is dope. I'm loving this. And what I'm going to do is, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and attach this glaive to one of the hands. We're going to put one of the hands on the figure. So, go. Get it to go in. All right, there we go. And it fell right out. That's dope. All right, let's get that back in there. Okay, there we go. I might have to use the other side. Let me see. Yeah, this one keeps falling out. So we'll just have him hold it like this and we'll move on. But anyways, keep standing up straight. But yeah, man. So that's for the Omniglaive, or Glaive. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And then we next have his Aquaticons. And the Aquaticons are the Baron's elite robotic troop with integrated AI. The Aquaticons receive commands telepathically from the Baron via the tech in his helmet. So he controls these guys telepathically through some tech in his helmet. And these are pretty much, like it says, they're kind of like an android type of anglerfish. So that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. And he can control them, tell him to do whatever you want. So I'm gonna sit him or that one to the side. We'll sit this one here. So that way you guys can continue to get a good look at them. Bam. Check the bottom, see if they don't. But I'm pretty sure if you have some Mafex stands, you can definitely probably apply the Mafex stand to those. Let me see. I'm going to use a Revoltech stand, just to see how it works. And so you can probably, I guess you can get away with that. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you can get away with that. Not sure. I don't think so. Maybe so. Let's see. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll put that back to the side. But anyways, yeah. So those are the Aquaticons that he comes with. And then he also comes with an alternate head sculpt. So it has this kind of like squid octopus type look. And this is my favorite. I got to be honest. This is my favorite out of all of them. A lot of people was kind of in favor of this one. But then when they finally got the figure in hands, they started to like the one that came in the packaging with more. But I'm still loving this one. This one is still my favorite. It gives you this like villainous type, look to it. So that's dope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this off. Get it off without any problems. And we're going to put this one on so y'all can see how it looks. And that's how he looks with that head sculpt on. Like I said, that has to be by far my favorite, So I like that. But anyways, so yeah, we're going to sit the head sculpt right here to the side. And then for the heck of it, I seen a friend of mine do this. Shout out to the Dork Lair, William. He took one of the skull heads that he got with the bag of skulls, which are up for pre-order as well now. They're also waitlisted, but I'll leave the link to that in the description below. And he took this and he placed it on there. So we're going to try that. And y'all, I've had some issues with getting this head off. Okay, so there we go. Because the inside right here kind of popped out. So I might have to super glue that in to kind of keep it from popping out again. But he took this head and he popped it on. And of course you got the material there. So of course it's probably going to show a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. And that don't look too bad. I like that. That don't look too bad at all. That's dope. That is dope. So I'm going to take that off. And I guess we'll go back to the original head he came with. So now, since we've gone through the accessories of the Baron, we can go ahead and get into the size comparisons. So I'm gonna move his Aquaticons further to the back. Put them over there by the pink skulls. If they get out of line, maybe they can chop their legs off or something with their teeth. But yeah, this is, like I said, once again, I can't stop saying it, man. This is a dope figure. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Also, before I get into the size comparisons, he also comes with his own display base with him and the Aquaticons. And as you can see, it's multiple Aquaticons. It's not just 4 of them. So I'm pretty sure a lot of them are going to go on sale on eBay or maybe Mercari. You can check those out. Or if you're in a Facebook group, that's a Mezco Facebook group, I'm pretty sure somebody might sell theirs off. You can army build on your Aquaticons. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into these size comparisons. So I'm going to move this back over here. Uh-oh. Dropping some. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. You also get one of these. And if you got the Shadow Assassin Gomez, you know that he came with something like this. Of course, it was a cheap field plastic, but, you know, it's still pretty cool. And he came with the smoke. But this one, he comes with water. And this is the unique thing about it. And I'm glad I didn't forget this. You can actually place your Aquaticons on here. And they'll sit up. If I can get them matched in the right one. Okay, we're going to try it that way. And we'll put him right here. So they pretty much can fit in there. And you can display them just like that. See how that looks. Just set them to the side. And that looks good. That don't look too bad. Try to adjust this camera just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that don't look too bad. That's dope. So I'm going to leave that there, and we'll just leave them on there, and we'll put that in the background. And we'll put him back here in the forefront, and we'll do some size comparisons. So we're first going to start off with another Mezco figure, and I've heard a lot of people saying they're going to photograph him with this particular figure, and it is the Mezco 112 Aquaman. Or Aqua Bro, however you want to call him. Whatever you want to call him. And we'll add him. And then we'll go ahead and we'll jump into Marvel Legends, and we'll keep it aquatic, and we'll add a Marvel Legends Namor. So looks pretty good with Namor and Aquaman. You can probably get him into this big aquatic battle or something like that, and, you know, get them to fighting each other or whatever. Who knows? However you want to do it. You know, sky's the limit when it comes to these figures, man. You can do a lot of good photos with these figures. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to break into the size comparisons and add some more accessories. So he comes with these wires. And these wires you pretty much can attach to his back. There are some holes in his back, as you can see, right here and all over here. And you can attach these wires to his back. But I'm not going to do that right now because that's going to take some time. But I figure I'd just show y'all. It also comes with 3 yellow wires as well. So yeah, but yeah, back to the size comparisons. So we're going to size him up with Miles Morales. We don't want to get him too close to that blade. We don't want to lose him. We're also going to try a DC Multiverse Black Manta. And Manta's having some issues standing up straight, so he might have a little gangster lean, but it is what it is. So that's how he sizes up with Black Manta and Miles Morales. Then we're going to try a NECA Leonardo. So there you go with Leo. And we're going to try Sergeant Marcus Phoenix from Storm Collectibles. Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. And of course, Marcus Phoenix is a lot bigger. But hey, you know, it's your imagination. You take as many photos with whatever figures you want. It's up to you. Whatever you like. So yeah. Sizes up pretty well with other figures. But because of the type of figure he is, me personally, I'm gonna stick with the aquatic thing. He can be on land, according to his bio. So, but yeah, man, if you ain't got this figure, you got to get this figure. You got to check it out. The comic, which I was reading from, and I'll show y'all that real briefly, he comes with, it gives you the full biography of Baron Benz and the Aquaticons. It tells you a little bit about his story and how he came to be. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do y'all a big fave. And I'm going to sit this here. And y'all can definitely pause this and check out Baron Benz's weapons and arsenal for yourself. And then I'll lower it here so that way you can see and read his bio. So that way you can kind of be up on who he is, what he does, what he's about, where he came from. You know, when you get this figure in hands. And it'll kind of help you better when you're taking your photos and give you some brilliant ideas. But this is a dope figure, man. I'm glad I have it. Like I said, I'll leave a description, a link to the description. I'll leave a link in the description below. So that way you guys can get this figure. And as I said before, don't wait till it sells out. Definitely jump on that wait list. You can follow me at CTG_the collector. You also can check me out on the Fig Head Podcast. And you can also follow the Fig Heads on Instagram. And like I said, I'll leave a link to all of those websites in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this review. And I'll check y'all later, man. Peace.